Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay and see me okay. Just move that a little bit so I'm not just trying to take the wire and drop myself. How is everybody? I know it's a different day than normal. We're doing a stream on a Tuesday instead of a Monday, but hopefully you're all having a good week so far. Dempsey, come on down. You're the next bid on The Price is Right. Okay, let's go. Hey, how's it going? So, I spun the wheels for Marvel Rivals and Dragonball Spike Zero, and we got Kefla and Venom. And I was like, as Ben said earlier, should we? It's just venomizing a Dragon Ball Z character. And then I thought, you know what? Why not? We've not done venomization in a while, so let's do a venomized character in this style. Select a pose and stuff, which I'm going to find the pose that I want to use, and then go for it. Are you having trouble there, Ben? Because it should be working. Exclamation mark showcase should work. It is a public stream. StreamYard failed. Oh my god, let me check. No, sorry, Stream Elements. Let me just double check. Yeah, it should be working. Nothing's changed. Just double check. Chat commands. Custom commands. Yeah, showcase is on there and it should be working. Strange. Nobody's getting it. Okay, I'll just do it the easy way. Hang on. I mean, it should just be dropping in, but it's not, so I'm just going to drop it down. Micro Transformers, congratulations, been a member for 21 months, getting close to the 2-year mark. Oh, yeah. Oh, 2 years. Wow. Oh, there you go. It's kicked in now. It might have taken a minute or two to kick in, or I've done it. I did it manually once there, Ben, so that's fine. Okay. So I just need to find a pose that I want for the character. Do we want a fighting pose or something different? I think that's the only thing I need to decide, and then we'll get into drawing. I'll come back to this view. Woohoo! And I will see. I'm trying to think what could be a cool pose for Venomized and the character of. I don't know if I should use one that we've had before or go all. Do we want her looking a bit? Hey, Joe. I think it's this one. Oh, typo. I think exclamation mark suggest vid will give you a form. Yeah. Joe, if you put your Justice League of Gaming on the form in Stream Element, that's come up at the bottom of Stream Element, suggest a future video. It'll go into a list that I'll sort out later. I'm not sure I can help you write a story for Ben 10 just because I am absolutely stacked with all my stuff I've got to get done this month. I am behind on it. Stories are coming along nicely, but I am way behind on the stories and stuff. And what is a good hot pose for a female? Kind of a seductive one or a sultry one or something. But it's figuring out the right attitude and pose for it. I mean, I've got a load of reference images of her, but they're all. Sorry, just go back in pure. They're all good, but they're all kind of arms crossed, or kind of want to make it more interesting. Should have thought about the pose beforehand, to be honest. So I apologise for the slight delay, but yeah. What would be a good pose? Problem is also when you've got like so many references, like I've got, picking a pose is a bit of a moment. Let's recheck my refs a second. Hang on. So we do have a pose at an angle. Yeah, there's more forward. Okay, so more of a square on pose. Quite cool. So let's look. If it's not a problem, whenever you're free and bored, you do not mind helping me with a story. I am sorry if I ask too much. I will try to see when I'm free, but I am. As you imagine doing YouTube videos, it gets pretty stacked along with work. I mean, the best bet probably would be to drop your story ideas into the writing chat on the Discord, and then everybody could help with it if that helps. You could bounce ideas back and forth a bit more at the start then. Potentially. Could get you kick-started. I think that one. Potentially this one. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one and try it. Be interesting to see what happens with this kind of pose. It's more of a square on one, but I kind of want this. I think I've used it before on a character, to be honest, but I want to try and do the sultry attitude. This one's got a nice attitude in the pose. Yeah, but the problem with me and my story is that I'm better at saying than writing that stuff. You could write it as you say it, or you could dictate it as a voice thing, potentially. And what to draw? Angelic Demon venomized while playing paintball. Right, so let's get the initial sketch going. I mean, this is subject to change. You know what I'm like if I start trying. Paintball. Paintball. These are just rough guides for ears. The eyes. I kind of need that. So it's got a reference for lips, and I'm never very good at doing the mouth, but I think this one kind of has that whole sultry effect. So I didn't hear you, Dempsey, talk about the Justice League Gaming Avengers cartoons. Comment I did. I haven't talked about it. I know it's on the list. Anything that's been commented on a ticket has got oh my god, work's getting to me. Anything that's been commented on a video, not a ticket, we do comments everywhere. Everything that's commented on a video has been put into a possible video suggestion list, and then I've actually updated my list to be a bit more smarter, so it sections it into niches based on live stream, community redraw, and everything else. And then those also have an upcoming which show what I've got planned for the month. So I'm trying to be a bit more organized. Yo, Justin! And in trying to be a bit more organized and stuff, then it's a case of I know I've got it on the list. I just can't exactly tell you where it is on the list. They are good ideas. I do like the ideas you guys come up with. It's just a case of finding time to schedule them and do it. I think I mentioned a while back I've got like 400 ideas from you guys, and they're individual ideas that I haven't even touched upon, or they're follow-ups to series as well. But about 300 of them are kind of like new or things that I haven't done on the channel, which I'm going to try and bring in a little bit here and there. Oh, is that paintball? To be honest, I thought it had a different name. No, paintball is just, it's basically like airsoft, but you have these circle ball pellets that you fire paint, literally paint balls at them, and they explode. Although if you've got baggy enough clothing, you can kind of get away with not having that issue, as I kind of did, and that was really fun. It's back in my college days. Oh my god, that was way back. But I did get shot in the neck, and everybody thought that I got a hickey by someone. That wasn't fun at college. I am copying this pose for the most part, and then I want to change stuff up after I've done so much of it. I kind of want to practice female poses a bit more, but also I kind of think this would suit the attitude of Kefla. The fusion. She's got a lot of self-confidence and stuff, I think. This would probably suit it rather well. Don't be afraid to kind of like draw the cylinder bits in as well when you're doing it, because when you draw the cylinder bits in, you can kind of get a bit of a better idea for where things are supposed to fall for the body shape. Hey Apple, howdy. That's fine, Red Knight. I will look to get to the showcase at the end. As I say, I can't promise it on every stream, but if I get time at the end, I will do the showcases. If they are submitted and then they don't get put in, they will show up in the next one. I won't. It's only if I've done them, I'll delete what's in there. Just to free up space on the server, because, you know, we all got to keep our amount of space we need on the server sorted. Running out of space is a big problem. Okay, so that's got a hand here. Finger, 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 finger. Thumb's going off the back there. And I've kind of got the palm bit here. I'll just do lines for that. Hey Ben, how's it going? Tegan has a question. I'm really stuck on the Venom part. Venom is kind of like a gooey symbiote, so just look up a reference for Venom transformation, or what me and Popcross do, just draw the lines like a half transformed version, so it's got like squiddy lines coming out. That'll be quite a good one to that. Sleepy as a truck right now. Wow. Out of all the narrators, who would be the most annoyed about Demonica staying as baby till the next stream? Nexum. Pretty much Nexum, I would have said. probably go more there, and that probably go more up that way. I guess I'm liking it so far. This arm, though, I think would probably be good to move it that way a bit. Maybe have a hand here. I need a reference for a hand. I'm looking at my hand references now because I didn't put them all together. Should have grouped the. Oh, one of my characters did give me one of the reference images for characters giving me the middle finger. It literally has the middle finger stuck up on it. I just scrolled by and just got that in my face. It's like, really? Okay, which one of those is the best? Do that on the layer. What hand would probably be the best to do? That might work. The reason I've done it on new layers because I can then shrink it down afterwards. I'm doing a bit more. I'm getting a lot more sketchy in what I'm doing nowadays. Just feel that, you know, sometimes a bit more sketchy will work, especially for quick concept bits. That'll work for that. I do feel it does look wrong though. I don't know, it's just what I've drawn for the. Maybe that should be more here and then more like that. That's a bit better. It does look a bit wrong, but it's probably just because of the way it is. Cool. So let's get some of these character features in. Ben goes, "Wah!" Because I always picture if Venom tried to venomize an angelic demon, it would be like heat blast with Venom. Then draw kind of like that as the Venom texture. I'm trying to cut some of the info this time. That's fine. I like I say, I won't always do all the info that's written. I appreciate there's a lot of lore behind stuff you guys want. It just depends on time constraints. As long as the key info's together to scan down, get then I will do, and I'll give some feedback on it. So that's cool. Apple is not chat much, but I'm here just listening. That's fine. That's not a problem. I think more like coming as me. I don't quite understand that, Redraw. First, for your redraw, I hope you're alright if I just grab and paste something I made a while ago. No, that's fine. If it fits the theme, you can use old pictures. It's not a problem. Only if something's changed in it, like the color scheme, let me know the up-to-date colors in the text or something. That's all. I'll do my best. Yeah, I say Ben just does a paragraph for each character, so that's fine. You have no idea. That's one of the troubles, Ark. And that's one of the things to figure out. Alright, let's zoom out. I need to find where is I put that's that, which is quite cool, but I don't need that yet. There we go. Okay, so in terms of accessories, she's definitely going to have the Patara, or this one's going to have the Patara, because it's going to be quite interesting to have a. I'll draw them in now, but I reserve the right to take one out if I need to. You're talking about the technical version of Scorched last time. Yes, I know. I didn't get the idea. I didn't get what you mean. I think more like coming as my way. I didn't quite get the context of that. That's all. But that's not a problem. Usually give confetti. Yeah. Idea how to put shooting paintball. Give him a little pistol with a paintball flying towards people, and he's holding it as if he's just shot or something. But they do have big circle containers type plastic things at the tops mostly. I also shot that Nerds says my character Taylor Smith for their recent arts adaptation. I haven't actually watched Nerds or anyone's video from yesterday. As I said, the only reason I kind of know a bit more about I moved the stream was because it was a scheduling issue. There was two things. One, I was pretty white and it wouldn't have been fair on you guys for me to try and do a stream while absolutely half asleep, and it's just easier to move it today. It was just I forgot some of the equipment I needed and I'd have to come all the way back and get it and go back, and yeah, it's just a case of sorting it. You can do. If the paintball gun's a bit too difficult, then just either pick something else or just draw a Venomized angelic demon. You're more than I suggested to draw. It's a suggestion. If you want to amend it a little bit for you, do it. It's cool. Right, actually, I'm going to make this easier. I'm going to actually bring the reference I was looking at over. Where did I put it? Where's it gone? Oh, I've already lost the reference I was using. Did I move it over already? Oh no, I did move it over. That makes it easier. I'm doing my usual. I'm creating the character, and then I'm going to be adjusting to have the venomized version of the design over the top of the character. So I just want to get the core elements for Kefla in place, and then I'll happily do a venomized section on one side. Also works that I can have a full illustration kind of and a venomized thing over the top to a degree. If they're showcased, I might add another drawing. That's fine, Tegan. If you've added one already, I don't know if you can mend your own form submission. If you can't, just fire another one in. Any issues, do let me know. The best thing I love about digital art is the ability to just duplicate and then flip to where you want it. Right, here. And I think that one's just going to get moved just enough to be over here. Merge that down. I feel like Venom would be affected by Angelic Demon, and he wouldn't look much caliber or cooler. It depends, because you could take the aspects of Angelic Demon and then you could just create stuff. So he's got eyes, so you could give multiple eyes. You could give multiple glowing bits, or the tendrils coming out with some of the eye effects or some on them. It's just a case of figuring out how to take aspects you design and put them into Venom. Red Knight, it's started. That's about it. I need to figure out the script for it, and then see what happens after that point. But I did manage to start it, which I was pretty proud of. I managed to start it, which is good. But I haven't got much further. I've also been mapping out the community Redraw story and some of the other story stuff I've got planned for the rest of the month. Whether I get them all out is besides Well, I'm planning to, but it's also a bit besides the point. The main plan is to, but we will have to see what happens. Yeah, I'm not my drawing there. This is where it's going to become interesting. I have no idea how to do sane hair. Maybe I should, yeah, I'm going to change it so it's blue. Hopefully that's big. There's a lovely subtool thing here which allows you to switch the color of the layer to whatever color you want. If you tap it, and it is really, really helpful to just take out the, like, what you're working on from what you've got underneath to roughly draw some of these cool elements. All right, time for me to get Poison Lizard. It'll be posted in a GIF feel free. That's cool. If you need the details to post it, send it in. If it's via email, it's in the description of this video, or you've got it previously. If not, just whack it in the Discord. It's open until Friday, the Discord anyway, so. Should actually make them the same link. I guess I decided which is going to be showing off the Patara. Anyone got advice on making something potato-like? Yes, Tegan. Look here. I'm going to make something potato-like for you. So you draw a shape, which is pretty much a bit of an odd shape like this, and then you just put little circles on it. And then you just add some more bumps around, and then you just do the shading and call it potato. And hopefully that'll help you. I'll leave it on the screen for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do it for that. But yeah, hopefully that helps you, Tegan, and you can always skip back a bit for that if you need it. What do you think about the 25 version of Scorch? That's the one last time. I covered that last time, Red Knight. To be honest, I haven't actually thought about it since then, and I filled my head with a load of other stuff. So I would need to see the design again. I think it was a cool design. I was pretty sure it actually looked more. I believe it actually looked more. What's the best way to describe it? I think it looked more robotic and more fleshed out. It had the flamethrowers, it had clear elements where the flamethrowers were, the rusted effect. All the aspects you had in it were clear once they were mentioned. Obviously, some of the textures were very similar, so it looked more like armor than it did for like a scarf. But the robotic elements of it were very well done. But I say I can't do anything more than that. And then just going from rough memory, because I'm not looking at the design. So, in all fairness, it's January. Everyone's coming back to work and stuff. It is absolutely manic as anything. Oh, I think this looks like she's got a bit of power and a bit of sass, which will be quite cool. So when I add the Venom bit on top, it'll look quite interesting. Ben says, imagine Nexum creates a sort of Ultron Megazord thing with the Department of Universal Matters to have 5 agents pilot it. I did consider doing something like that at one point, a couple of years back, or a year or so back. I didn't, just because when Popcross was doing pop culture things, without even, I don't know why, but without even thinking about it, a lot of our topics and videos got released at the same time or near enough around each other. Because he's got a faster turnout than me, we probably came up with the concept at the same time. But well, he probably thought of it planned in advance because he's more organised, I expect. But I came up with the idea at the start of the week. He'd obviously finished it at the end of the week. I did mine, and then his released, and then I was like, I wanted to do that. So I have thought about doing a Voltron type Megazord thing, but I don't know. I guess I know it's my take, and I have said before I will do it if I really, really want to do it. But the other thing also is it's like just figuring out, you know, do you guys want to see it? Arc, you just need to create a monster or a creature. That's it. Nothing else other than that. Search up monsters, folklore monsters or something if you want, and look at one of them. Search up games with monsters or something and try and think about it, or take your favorite animal and just turn it into a monster. Although I will feel sorry for your favorite animal after that, because that's a bit mean. I get what they were doing with the head design, but for Kefla, but yeah, it does look a little bit more like she's a. I actually like it drawing it in blue actually over the top, so it's going to be quite interesting. I know she's got quite built arms and stuff, but I also need to get some of the Venom symbiote in. I just need to get some of her training fuse design was quite intriguing because her arm's actually massive now. It's quite muscular. That basically takes up the whole of that and comes out more. I'm trying to make Scorch look more Australian, and bandana made to be metal that looks like a bandana. Yeah, I think it's this perspective because it's straight on. If you could do the character at a slight side angle, you can make the bandana curve out and come back and look more like the shape. Even though this is straight on, the body's turned on this character, for example, so I can show more. It's a similar kind of thing with to be honest, it is a similar kind of thing with what you're trying to do. So it's not an easy one to do. By all means, I'm not expecting like you to suddenly go, oh yeah, I can do that. But it's something to work on. Shift the perspective a bit instead of flat. That could add an extra depth to your character. A lot of things with art are perspective. It is Red Knight. So start with drawing normal characters, like you know how I do the dummy sketch, how I do like the circle here and this and that. Start with that for a character and just don't put details on it. Just draw that at different angles. Copy the tutorials to draw it straight on, 3/4, 3/4, and then side. Just do that. Go back to the fundamentals and build that up, and eventually you'll find it easier to do. Even if you've got to do it piece by piece and then add them together at the end. I think that would help your art. Your art kind of like pop a little bit more, if that makes sense. Hey Matthew, how's it going? Hey Paula, is good with you? And as I'm drawing the character, I'm also realizing that she's got a really simple design. So the venomization side of things is going to be really simple, isn't it? Character I kind of copied some of this design from. It's going to be a bit more interesting because she's kind of like more built. But that's fine. I think I've got most of that in place for what I want. We've got it connects the neck muscles here. Actually, her collar. Well, collar comes across there, to be honest, more than anything else. The arm's going to be bulkier. I want him to still look kind of somewhat attractive and slim, but also, you know, we've got a Venom symbiote going on. It's going to part of it's going to get bulked up in a minute. I just need Kefla to look like Kefla. It's the key thing. You need the character to look like the character before you start. So if I fuse all these bits together, character. Now we're going to add the symbiote on top. I'm going to do it in blue. So I need Marvel Rivals. Oh, hang on a second. That's better. Sorry, a little bit weird. I had pressure in my ear. I had to click it. It was really, really, really frustrating. Okay, that eye for a start. Definitely he's doing so. As you guys know, I really love doing like the half transformation on the face. So I'm going to change this side more. Have I got a square on picture of him? With his mouth shut. Come on. There we go. So he's going to be more. Here, and then we go down here. Wow, the eyes are quite distinct, which I need to get the. Because it's a Marvel Rivals Venom, obviously the eyes need to be quite distinct, so you need to get that relatability in it. That is a key thing you need to do, which is important, but yeah. Red Knight says, I have done a picture from a picture that I used on paper to do. It's on my phone to do a 25 version and what I got for Christmas picture, and I think that I need something to work on. Okay, you've done a picture from another picture you drew on paper that you've done, that it's on your phone for the 25 version of something, and you got a 25 version of what you got for Christmas picture. I'm not sure, I think you mean your tablet or something for Christmas, and you think that you need something to work off. I would look for references if you know what you kind of want to have. That would probably help dramatically. References are always a key point to have. Ooh, funky teeth. So she's going to go from a sultry look to a rather. That's why I like Venom, because I can make the mouth piece go really out of perspective. And then I want the Venom tongue. Yeah. Because we all know, it's not a symbiote without a venomized tongue sticking out. But I'm also trying to copy the part of the style that they've used here, because obviously I want to keep much of this kind of like consistent with a symbiote head on top. So I took that off. You'd see clearly that's a symbiote type effect. That how you did Scorch, and yes, that's how you done the 25 version. Okay, that's cool. I did think you're trying to explain how you did that. I was just trying to figure out how that kind of worked. So that's going to have that there. Then I want to take that whole section here. Just really emphasize the air behind the tongue. Let's give it a bit of a tendril at the bottom. Bit of a tendril coming off here. The best bit about the rough sketch is it is a rough sketch. So when you get to the actual main line art element, it will hopefully stand out more. Also, guys, I will be going to probably about, I know Art often wants time. I'm going for about another hour 40 minimum, so about midnight UK time. We've only been going for about 50 minutes, so I'm going to go for about that. It could be a little bit longer. I'm not sure. I was hoping to be up at 2 a.m. to mod or catch a VidIQ channel review stream, but I might not be awake at that point. Soon I got work tomorrow, but yes. Sorry, I just realized I sent a wrong message to somebody. So I corrected that. Take you longer than what? That's not a problem. Okay, Red Knight, thank you for joining. Like I say, I can't promise a showcase depending how far we get, but if it's not this one, it'll be in the next live. So I'll catch up with you later. All right, now I've got that out the way. I just need this image pretty much. Because they've done the one where it goes over the shoulder, so technically this is still going to be kind of symbiote forming, which would be quite cool. I heard it ding, and I don't know what it was. I've got Discord open though, could be that. Which I will apologise for if that's kind of like, oh, he's got Discord open, he's ignoring us. No, not really. Anyway, hey Apple Flavors. Anyway, did you manage to send in the design? Oh, is that what my Discord was? Did you put it in the Discord? Let me know where you put it so I can make sure I've got it. What was me submitting me lizard? No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind checking. I say I'm trying to have more organized streams and chill streams, so we are working on obviously putting the symbiote over the top of this character, but at the same time, it's a case of I still want to have a bit of a slender body for the female symbiote. Let me go. So submissions. Yeah, no, that was. Oh, you've changed your name, but there's a cool looking apple there, so I kind of gathered that was you. It's the Doxori. Is that how you say it? Doxori? Doxori. It's the kind of like the poisonous venomous leviathan thingy. I'm not showing what it looks like. I'm just asking because you know some of you guys know what these are. I'm just double checking that's your one. I've got it. Right, so let's figure out the rest of this design because that's the bottom part of it. In fact, I think the logo should be on a new layer, and then I should change that color to be red or something. Doxori or Doxori, either way, I'm tired, so I let it slide. Doxori. Yeah, no, that's cool. I will probably butcher it in the community redraw, so if I do, I will apologize, but the name will be on screen as I say it, so it'll be fine. People can read it and try and get it. How would Enfold react to a dragon looking like a potato? For context, I can't get the idea of a tiny chubby dragon that's literally a potato. Ah, you see, the dragon's like a potato, and I'm a bit peckish, like. I think that I'll fry him First, I'll peel him. Then I'll boil him. Then I'll slather some oil on and cook him for a bit. And I'll make a baby roast potato dragon. Yeah, Enfield would probably eat him. He might not, but, you know, there is a good chance of that. Oh, wait, that comes back even further. So that's going to be even cooler. It's going to be stretched down. So that's going to be out there. Oh, wait, is that design got a... Oh my god, it has. It's got a little pouchy bit. Little chlorry bits here. So we got that. Sorry, I was just seeing how it worked and I was like, oh my god. You could go for some fun. Yeah, it would be quite cool. You're roasting it. What? Roasting is in, you know, the humorous, allowed being savage and critiquing it, or you're roasting it as in you're nailing it. I hope it's the latter, to be honest. That'd be quite cool. It goes up the neck, doesn't it? So yes, it goes up to here, and it'll going up to the neck. Going here. I'm going to draw the logo pretty much the whole thing, just because I need to get the angles right. I say I'm taking a lot of reference on how this should look based on the design, because it's one thing to take a design like Venom and go, yeah, that's fine. It's another thing to take the key aspects and do it. You're nailing it. Awesome. Yeah, I've seen the good time too, the good version of it as well for flavors, but you always have to ask. You never know. And the other ones go along here, here, and then up and over the arm. And here, here, and up and over the arm. That one's going to go up there. That one's going to go that way, and then suddenly go up. That one goes that way. That one goes that way, and that one goes that way. Then we've got the logo. Can turn that off. It's a really good way of actually doing the layers. I don't know why I haven't been done this before, or doing this before for the venomization stuff and that, because it is quite interesting. And I'm not forgetting Venom does have kind of like a almost super. Some of the symbiote streams come off and they look really cool. So it's almost like paint coming off him. Which is so cool and at the same time so terrifying. But I'm hoping I'm kind of nailing this at the moment, because this is looking really... The concept's looking good. Always nice to sit back and relax on a Tuesday. Yeah, I haven't actually done it on a Tuesday stream in a while, so it's a bit... Yeah, it's a bit odd and interesting at the same time. I'm also trying to get some of these... Yeah, I kind of want it to just come down the arm as if it's trying to take over her arm this way. So, you know, we've got all the tendrils and we've got the... coming down her arm and making that bit all venomized. And that's normal. And then I want to change this arm. So this hand needs to have the symbiote come out, because I've got a really cool reference image. And we've got the big nails as well that we wanted and stuff for him, because, you know, why not? He's got cool nails. But the blue version of the symbiote you can get in Marvel Rivals has a really cool design to it with the symbiote, and I'm hoping to... I mean, I know the hand gets massively larger, but it's a female symbiote. They are usually, even in the movies, they are quite sleek. The nails. but the symbiote bit coming off the hand is going to be the fun part. The hand's going to be completely venomized, so I'm not really worried about a lot of stuff on this, because this is going to come out and just be pretty much a whole venomized hand. But the bits where we just want to have the whole, like the symbiote's coming out of nowhere and then just wrapping around stuff. Should look quite cool there. A Jet Demon could possibly deal with having a symbiote friend. Probably, if he likes to make friends, it'll be an interesting way. Maybe call a symbiote that's on a Angelic Demon after one of the Princes of Hell. Oh, that'd be an interesting concept. I kind of wanted some of the flesh to be on here, so let's just erase it on this side. I kind of like the idea of coming back in a bit and then having some of the flesh on the character and where the symbiote comes across, because it's a and I get that means that on this layer I can technically erase this bit, which would be quite good. And then erase that bit there. And the whole idea of this is I'm just trying to have a big dose of symbiote across the chest or across the front of the body. But that also means that we get the fun of having the change in aspect, if that makes sense. The whole tendrils and stuff, and it looks like he's got actual symbiote whip he's made as well to catch them. Yeah, it flows around him as well, which is quite cool. I might have to see if I can add that, maybe. It definitely looks more paint-like than anything else. Come back to this. Obviously, she's still got part of her clothing sorted, but we'll have that come around here. In and down there. That's actually going to just be the whole symbiote leg. So just be more muscles being defined than anything else on this bit. The actual design for the symbiote in Marvel Rivals is very sketchy, like, which is kind of cool, but also kind of interesting. So obviously, these are going to be potentially partly transformed and transformed. Hides behind. And just some symbiote bits coming off there, even if the hair is completed. Okay, so if I turn that off, Wow. Let's duplicate that and multiply it. Wow, we've got a lot to work with. I'll duplicate the bottom layer just in case, because I've erased some out of it, but I'm going to lock that and save that for later. And I just want to light erase. Just some of the under areas for the symbiote face and stuff. Because we'll keep some, but there's a few areas that can be just taken out now. Okay, this is going to look interesting. I like the way the two faces, which is the interesting bit. The two faces is the symbiote looks like it's looking down directly at you, while she's looking nonchalantly up, like it's looking down at somebody while they're looking up at her, which is quite a. I quite like it. I think that is a really cool effect, and I did not intend to do that. That is pure accidental amazement. I've not even been recording this as we go along, so yeah, I should have probably done that. I know it's time lapses, which is quite good, but maybe I should have saved the whole full-time recording. I'll tell you what, I'll record from now. Which will probably be better. Clean recording from this point. Yeah, once you kind of like put that layer over it and do the top, you can see it. We've got a little skip, so I'll do the skips near the end. I will make time for a skip. Oh, hang on, I need to make. I know that's lined up. I need to make a new folder, a couple layers, and that for later. That'll look cool. I need that drop down quite a fair bit. Just go. I haven't really decided how I'm going to do eyes going forward, so I'm just experimenting a little bit. I guess for this one, this is going to be flat here. As much as I'd like to do cooler eyes, I'll sort that in a minute. Multiply layer, I want to take a bit of a... It's got a Kefla. This is her after all, so let's have a look. Well, she's got the same blue eyes, but her eyebrows are... They're supposed to be green in colour. Yellowy green, or yellow. Sorry, a yellowish green. So I will add a kind of yellowy green light hue over them. I mean, that's our eyebrows. Our eyes kind of don't have that, but I want to add a little bit of a... Is it that, or do I add a bit more of a... kind of a brown colour? What if I cleared that out and do brown? That'll work. The idea is not to do too much, but just to give a bit more colour into the design. All right. I'll do it with colour on that bit. I got to remember to colour that in a particular way. You done with the sketch? Awesome. Yeah, I've set it up to 5 artworks, so you can do 5 artworks in the showcase maximum. That gives everybody a chance to show 1 or 2. Some people have 5 or more, and they can spread them out across a bit. But it means that we have a maximum of 5, and I can drop them in the pure ref at the end in the new window. I'm going to feel sad for Angelic Demon. I feel sad for the character I'm drawing now, Kefla Venomized. I mean, can you imagine that in the Marvel Universe? Kefla Venomized, or, you know, Dragon Ball character that can go legendary Super Saiyan, like the green, like the original legendary color of the flame that's green that they've got, with Venom's symbiote powers. I mean, Venom is powerful enough in most of the comics anyway to create his own universe after he's from every atom of him spreading out across it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, just me. This looks so good, sad and epic. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I think what I'll do this time is usually I do it where it kind of merges in like that, which is fair enough because I usually want to show the half and half, but I'm gonna create end closed tendril bits. The reason I'm doing that is I want to close off where the symbiote comes in and where the rest of it may be. Which I think will add more to the final effect. Let's say I've gone from all the light in the lineup. I'm still doing my style of art, but I've also put in the extra line bits for the Marvel style to a degree for it to work. But I'm quite enjoying how this is turning out. Obviously, the fun part I can have is I can go a bit more in detail on some bits being venomized because that's just how it goes. The symbiote usually has quite detailed elements compared to the rest of a character, especially if it's kind of like the anime version like this. You can get away with doing a lot more for like the teeth. You want to check though if the symbiote version has a Lawless line coming up. Well, it does have a few drops all over the mouth, so you can add them later. I am still here, guys. I hope you are too. I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing here because it's kind of crucial for this part of the I know Marvel's one's got loads of little teeth, but I like the bigger teeth. Thank God you don't do horror. Maybe it'll be a new genre for you. Maybe it'll be something you'll actually work into, Ark. Oh wow, that looks, you can see the difference between the two. That's really cool. Horror ain't bad, just gory half the time. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Gears of War at the moment, so you know that's very gory, but a bit horrifying as well. The whole concept, but it's cool. And I know I'm recording this, so it's going to be interesting to see an actual video where I flip the canvas, but I might just put this up as a long form. Just working on these bits. Tweaking it to work how I want it to. Paying close attention to closing a lot of gaps in this, so there's lots of lots of kind of like concentration on certain bits to make sure the lines get closed and zooming in. But again, that is because I kind of want to show a nice, I don't know, I just want to give it justice to what I'm drawing. You played Doom 2016 and it was awesome. Yeah, I played, is that the modern one, Doom? I've got it. I think it is the 2016 version on the Xbox. It was weird as anything, but yeah, it was definitely fun to play. Find my symbiote shapes are a little bit too, they're not organic enough to a degree sometimes, and that little bit extra of it just helps massively. Amazing art so far. I appreciate that, Ark. And you like cute things. Well, you could do a series of turning horror things into cute things. That could be quite cool. I'm gonna do that on the new layer, this bit. Same. Appreciate that, Flavors. Or well, unless you're doing the same, so you like cute things. Yeah, I've done that at times. I've gone the narrators or something, and I feel like I'm butchering them. But just think, it's just a variant of them, or it's just they're your character. You can butcher them if you wish to. There's nothing worse than talking about horror, and then when you're at home alone, you hear something go like a door or something creaking, and you're like, "What was that? I'm the only one here. 2 doors are shut, waiting for one to open. Spooky." Well, yeah, but if you say you're butchering it, you can make it a variant to save it being mainstream. Then a demon that looks like a baby comes out the door and kills you. Oh, thanks, Ben. Appreciate that. Apparently, this block of, well, where I live is haunted. I've never come across it, but apparently it is. So, you know, part of me wants to see it, part of me thinks, hell no. Oh, are you on about what the frick to what Ben put, or are you on about what the frick to what I said about being haunted in this, well, where I live? I know one of my neighbours is definitely haunted, which is quite a cool story. You can actually see and feel the bed go down on its own apparently at night when they go to sleep, and it's not them. They got no pets. That'll do it. Who starts a conversation like that? Ben does. So Ben, some of your ideas, Ben, I personally feel you should be a horror content writer or jump scare specialist for games and stuff, because a lot of games that do really well have really messed up content, but you know, some of your ideas are that they're not bad to put into a horror game. Tweak them a little bit and you could have found a completely specialist genre for yourself. And horror does do well. Just saying, I'm not saying you have to. Used to hate horror. Yeah. Then you start working on it and you start doing it, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, I'm actually really good at this. Why did I hate it? You know what am I doing? That's better. You guys want to hear a fun fact? A jet demon is supposed to have heels, but I don't know how to draw on him. Oh, high heels. Yeah, heels are difficult to do. I don't like the taste of cloves. Which is weird because I can eat garlic, but I just don't like the cloves. I'm going to have to pay close attention to where things are when I colour this because they're going to be all over the place, which will be quite interesting. Heels, well, I can say is study your references. Yeah, we've mentioned that before. It's just sometimes it's difficult to do, but breaking down to geometric shapes, they'll all break down into their basic shapes to do heels. Just picture it as cylinders and boxes, and then work on that. Also, I could have done worse. I could have said that a demon that looks like your girlfriend comes out door and killed you with a plasma sword. That wouldn't work. One, I know the difference, and two, I don't think plasma swords exist, so I'm pretty safe. There's that one there. Okay, well, this is kind of coming out quite cool. I've only done like the top half of this so far. We're about an hour and a half in. I don't, well, I'll try to finish it. I've got about another hour. No, yeah, another hour or so, easy. Hey Coy, how's it going? Hope things are going well with you. The fusion's looking pretty cool, and I love the way it looks like she's looking up and Venom's looking down, like the proper thing where he just comes out. So it's like, yeah. Coy, are you going to be in vidIQ's super late night. Well, I say super late night for me stream later. As in the chat. I might be, depends if I make the stream go on longer or if I'm still awake. Because it's 2 a.m. for me it starts. And I kind of want to be in it just to see how it kickstarts. And mainly just to see John do an audit. Yeah, I'm not either. That it was a ridiculous time for it. I get it's when people are free and the guests are free to do and stuff. Like, you know, because they got guest speakers. But yeah, yeah, Arc VidIQ. They're basically VidIQ are doing a live stream each day this week with chances for channel audits and stuff. So it's one of those ones where it's like, But it starts at 3 a.m. your time. I think. Are you UK time, Mark? It's just gone 11 now. Oh, it's just coming up to 11 now. So is it coming to 11 or coming up to midnight for you? 3 a.m. for you. I figured. I mean, it'll be there after the fact, and there's going to be more this week. So it's not the end of the world. It's just they've got a... Obviously, they've got what they want to... They're doing what they want to do. It is nice to cater for other time zones that have always said they can't do it, but still. 5:50 p.m. for you. Fair enough. Well, that just shows you the time zone difference for this stream, because I know the stream's about 5:58 for you currently. So if we give it another 3 hours, so it'd be about 9 p.m. for you, your time. All in all, it's still pretty doable. Yeah, it is. The education's really good value, to be honest, from them. Especially if you're starting out. So any of you guys actually want to start and push your channels and stuff, you know what you need to do, learn what you need to do and stuff. It'd be quite good. Yeah, we're mods. I did the 2 million, didn't I? I stayed up for 25 hours. I'm not doing that again. I got my recognition from them. That's all I cared about. That's it. Gone. No. Yeah, but I'm in UK time. Don't forget Apple flavors. So it starts at 2 a.m. my time. This stream. So it'll be about 9 p.m. in the USA when they do it. Then why and no? And yes, I did make a demon that can transform its people into people, its victims now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Most demons can do that, though. In theory. Any proper demon in a horror film and stuff has the ability to turn into people you know, be it alive or not, because they make you hallucinate based on your memories. Or if they're gone, then they really have access to it, which makes it the whole thing creepier. Who forgot to save their work? or don't forget. Oh yeah, file, save, done. I'm not so worried with the space on this. It's not always as bad as it seems nowadays, but yeah, maybe just because the software I'm using to assume that is really good at remembering it. Alright, take yourself. Yeah, Tegan, go for it. You tell him off. You give him hell. Yeah, I'm gonna add some texture to this. I want to add something to make it a bit more interesting. So this is the bit, like I say, that you can make things more interesting in a design. The line art is your chance to add to what you've got. So I'm just adding some extra bits to it as it goes along. Depends how you use it. Anything that makes a sound is technically an instrument. In terms of musical instrument, based on your emoji icons there. I need to check that reference because I've got them all. Okay, it's fine. It goes. And I'll put some faint lines in because Kefla is well defined in terms of body, but these are more to sort of areas I need to know where they go. This is where it's going to get really complex in this design, but I need it to be this way. Okay, there's something I need to kind of speak about in chat. I was just reading chat to see if there's anything for me to do or comment on, but it's fine. Quite interesting working on character designs as such. When you fuse them, I'm trying to make sure you. I know Kefla is basically a venomized Super Saiyan, but that's not the point. Kefla's universe gets way too strong with much less. Yeah, but unfortunately, they did allow for that with the Saiyan way of doing things. One, if they get stronger in life or death battles, but once ironically enough, once a Saiyan's exposed to Divine Ki with the SLs, they can change or progress quicker. But Saiyans fighting Saiyans, they have an easier way of transgressing. And in theory, Saiyans that are less aggressive have more SLs. That's why, or more of the ability to transform to the Super Saiyan. That's why Gohan as a kid can transform, and then Goten can just go. I mean, no one had it easier than Goten. He just said, "Can I go blonde like you?" What? Super Saiyan. And then Trunks, just to be able to, struggling at 150 times gravity. You're struggling? Well, not if I go super. What? Running around. One of Vegeta's favorite lines in that episode, though, was where he goes, "Tell me, can Kakarot's son do the same?" Go Super Saiyan? Yeah, he goes, "Of course. It's a buy one, get one free Super Saiyan free-for-all." And that wasn't quoted word for word, but basically, the same bargain. Yeah, it was a bargain sale. Super Saiyan, buy one get one free. It's over 9,000. What? But yeah, the whole concept of the Saiyans getting stronger. In fact, Super Saiyan 4 isn't actually Super Saiyan 4, it's a hybrid. Because it's not done in the same way, it's like Broly, except for it's an outer appearance. So in Dragon Ball Super, Broly, you can see his eyes turn to the great ape color, and he just goes mental on that. But with Super Saiyan 4, it's that power unlocked going outside. But only those that mastered the Uzaru form, the big giant ape, can actually access Super Saiyan 4, but they also need to be exposed to the Earth acts as the moon, because it's a different type of wavelength than the moon on the Earth, which is really, really weird, but that's how they've done it. Diamond's quite good. I think they finished the first season with 12 episodes, and the final one, I believe, had Vegeta going Super Saiyan 3, but not really a full Super Saiyan 3. So it's kind of curious if it's just because of the fact that they're kids and the hair doesn't go much further than that, and the amount of power you can do, or not. It's a bit weird. Well, it's Blutz waves is what they call it. Power of cheese defies all. Yes, power of cheese does. Zeus, your son has returned. Wait, how do we get on to Zeus? It's not yellow light Tegan, it is the color yellow. So while he's using Will, how would it work on the yellow submarine? The song, "We all live in a yellow submarine. The Green Lanterns can't save us." there's a skit type thing. I don't know if it's a proper skit or not, but basically, Green Lantern has to get a Batman for having Robin, who's a teenage kid, do all these going up against these bad guys. So to get his own back, he basically painted a whole room and them all yellow and beat him up, or whatever their disagreement was. I don't remember all of it, but I just thought it was a rather interesting take on it. This hand looks so jank. Yeah, I don't like that hand, but the rest is pretty much there. So, the moment of truth. Oh, wow. That looks pretty sick. Just gonna do a quick export to the photo library of it just how it is, because that'll be a PNG. Reference layer, lock that. So obviously we get to color it all in. Need to make sure I'm on the right color mode. Okay. The coloring in is basically paint by numbers. It's actually quite cool. I do like being able to do this. Make sure I've got everything I need to have as that color. I do believe that's the skin done. Right, let's get the reference image. It's pretty obvious what the colors are, but I just want the base green, so it's going to be more that color. This is where it becomes tricky to get all the spots I want to be the color I want to be. And that colored in green, it's not closed. I will sort that in a minute. That gets venomized in the color, so that green's there. And the Patara is a darker green on the bottom half. The Patara? Nope. That's the above it, I believe. Yes. Perfect. So I want a gold color. There's not much in design for it, which is quite interesting. Nexum showed up. Haha. I have a weird question, Dempsey. If the Monica asked anything to Wildfire, what would it be? Who is your master? Oh, I missed a skin section. Knew I had. I was looking, thinking something's not there. Well, yeah, because I missed half the skin. So that's going to be up to Eyes are going to be the last thing I do, so I want to get. Oh, what color is the symbiote going to be? He's kind of like Venom's kind of like this, right? This color. Well, the contrast is quite cool. I'm not sure about the color just yet. It'd be funny if Trello and other child of Typhon became Loki's allies. Could be interesting. I am planning at some point this year to do a bit more with Loki's. Loki, the bloody gal himself. At some point. Remember the bit I said it might be. Oh wow, I didn't complete those lines. Oh my god, what was I thinking? I assumed they were dumb when they weren't. That was a dumb move of me. Thankfully, I can get the colour back though. I am colouring this all in the basically black symbiote colour at the moment. However, there's potential to change the colour of the symbiote skin after I've done this. I'm contemplating doing that, to be honest. Although that does look quite cool, but we might see what I do. Tegan's going goes to one side. Any colour suggestions to try? While we've got the chance here. Do we have any colour suggestions? Because I can quite easily give it a go. I have currently missed out part of the hair though. And part of the costume. Oh my god, I'm doing terrible. Cool. That's better. I would do that colour for now. Actually, part of the hair. Cool, you've done the potato dragon. Awesome. Alright, let's have a look at what we got so far. Cool. So that's currently the end of Kefla. So look at that orange. The end of Kefla. She's been annihilated. She's out of the Tournament of Power. Hey, imagine if Kefla, the symbiote in the Tournament of Power. Could you imagine the destructive damage? Arc, there's minimum of half an hour, maximum of a lot longer. I haven't quite got as far as that just yet. Oh, that's the color I want. Nice. In fact, all of that's that color as well, which makes it quite dominating. They are grey and a kind of a bluish grey, so maybe a bit more blue. Just to remind other people, the big trick with doing anything that's supposed to be white in your artwork is don't actually make it white. If you want the whole effect on stuff, you don't make this whole thing white. You make it a bluish color or an off-white or something, so you can use it later on. I kind of want to give away, like, yeah, white fingernails. I'm not sure if we should put the red of the color in or something. Oh, Ultra Instinct would probably completely and utterly dominate this character. I'm not going to deny that. That is a potential guarantee. And obviously saying it's a blue eye. Oh wait, does that mean Venom would have the... Venom needs the turquoise eye. Oh, definitely needs that glowing eye from the Saiyans. That's a bit too... There you go. Interesting. No, she doesn't arc. She has turquoise eyes, bluish turquoise color. They're not exactly green, but they are kind of blue. They're an off shade. Arc, it's not green. It's more of a turquoisey color, so maybe they're a bit darker, but they're not. They're not actually green. They are a bit more blue. I'm looking at a reference. They're more of a darker, not exactly green, but more of a bluish green. Where is it? I should color pick the reference actually, but I don't have it on me. No, it's still a bit less. Yeah, they're about that color. They're more of a blue than a green, especially compared to the rest of the color that she's got. They're pretty much this color, just desaturated, so probably down to about there. That's about the color. Does that mean I should maybe make this bit that blue? Yeah, why not? I have been wondering if I should change the symbiote color over the top. So if I go to Kefla's green. That's too much green. Purple? I got Joker vibes. Blue. Right, I'm going to take a short artist break. More than anything else, I need to pop to the little artist room. So I will put this on full screen. I'm back, and I may as well leave it like this for a while. Big full screen while we plan out the rest of the colours. Need to remember to record this. And to go to save it. So, I guess it's start building this character up with the design. As in, start emphasizing things. What we're working on. I just want to do one thing I have learnt to do, or I've seen do. You pick a dark green or something, and if you can go to let's turn the reference note off. I should be able to just colour the whole thing. I can just double check I've not left any white bits. Awesome. I think I did a good job covering the lines then. I don't need the green behind. Thanks, Ark. What we've got? I'm going to take a snap nap. I can't even pronounce that. Orange, red. Oh, there's no more red or orange. Weird question, I know. It'll be orange for the lighter parts, red around the slightly darker reddish around the edges. That's how the light for orange kind of works. Nice, Ark. Maybe turn that back to normal. That kind of went really saturated really quickly. That's what I was expecting it to do. That's fine. Although I do have a reference, so why don't I use my reference for the actual main areas I want? So that's going to be basically all in shadow, so I don't care about that. Guess that's fine. I can get solid color fill. Screw that there. Let's do this again. I'm going to start from this bit and then build my way up the character. Just got to try and think where the light would be coming from for some of this, because it's not my... Yeah, I think that's it. And then I obviously want to erase soft light in the middle. On some areas just to lighten it up. It's one of my favorite techniques I've learned to do. Just erase a little bit of it, just adds a bit more depth to it. And then we've got the actual blur tool with a... Where is it? What you want to do is you want to erase parts on the shadows that are curved, not the solid straight ones. So if it's potentially curved, then it should have a bit of a lighter, softer effect. But we got like some straight lines here, so actually part of the stomach area will curve here, so you want to kind of blur a little bit. Maybe here, but then you might have a straight line here from where it's a bit more solid than curved. And this works rather well for giving a soft edge on a few things to go where you want it to. God of dragons, god of undead, door expectation. If you were a god or goddess, what would be your either goddess, goddess of question for everybody? Creation. So if I can picture it in my head or imagine it, I can create it, whatever it is. Alright, let's go back to this. God of Time. Oh, that's a good one, Arc, actually. God of Time would be quite a cool one. It's very difficult to figure out where light goes and some stuff, because some of this reference I don't have a clue. Because I've effectively taken the light source out of commission. Yeah, it's going to have its own. Guess there'd be that over that. Faded out. Essentially, those are the key areas. So. I am trying to push my rendering a bit more than this, even though it's the style that I kind of normally do. I'm trying to just push it more so that we're getting a really fleshed out skin. I mean, I could do this many layers on everything else, but I think the skin is what makes it pop, so that maybe the symbiote's going to have more depth to it with the shading. Dempsey, are you ever going to get back into Morihiro Academy of Heroes and the Hellgrim Dark Academy of the Dark Lord? There are plans to. I know it has been a while. There are definitely plans to. It has just been a case of, well, it's been a very long time, to be honest, in terms of that one. I do want to. I do have plans to. I haven't gotten there yet. That was missing above her eye. That makes the face a bit more complete. That one and that colour. So I definitely have plans to, Ben. I just haven't got it scheduled in yet. I got a few other things scheduled in currently. I would like to go back to it, but that would definitely have to be a redraw, potentially. And figure out a bit of a story. in all fairness to it, I mean, it's definitely a potential one. Existence is good today. I'm glad to hear it. Apple flavors. Existence should be good most days. So this is going to be potentially more this bit. I will read your comment in a minute, Ben. I have kind of seen it, but I don't recall what was in it. Yeah, I have to get my own superhero school storyline and stuff figured out. Yeah, I mean, it is a good one. I'm focused on a few other things that haven't been done on channels or our channels before. So, like I said, I'm looking to do some Gears of War illustrations, mainly because that just hasn't really been done on the channels before. I'm getting into the games again. I'm on Gears 3, which is quite cool. I only started like last week. I'm already on Gears 3. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm on it. Which is cool. So I was hoping to get some progress on that, and I did. And then I guess it's a case of just working my way through illustrations. So the World Building Challenge is going to be all year. So the World Building Challenge is going to be a minimum of one a month. I've set, so at least 12 episodes. I may do some filler or some extra ones or merge some stuff in. Currently, there isn't any planned stuff like the community redraws a part of it or anything like that. But that could potentially change over time. Those need to be a bit lighter there. Bit of a better band. But that's more, we'll see what happens. Oh, did it arrive early then? But you think you've got it balanced out? That'd be awesome if you have, Toy. Only one way to test it. Go live and see what stream tax does to you. Nice. It's always nice when something arrives early. Kind of want to just airbrushes in places where I think it's going to go. To a degree, because this is not going to go on everything. This is going to be kind of just add the extra. And the final layer, which I hope I've got to, with that one, because every female character just needs a bit of blush under their eye. A little bit too much blush. Looks sunburned now. Like that. It's too much. That's better. Just a little bit. Maybe just add a bit in here just to blend a little bit more. Cool. Well, that's the skin done. Other than actual highlights, which do you want bright highlights or not? I suppose there is room for one more level of stuff. Okay, that'd be a glow dodge. Not quite. Maybe a add. Yeah. I don't think there's much else over there, maybe one too small. Well, there's one more thing to add. I do believe. Yes, one more to add. Which won't take long. There we go. I think that's the skin done, which looks quite cool. Let's save that while we've got it. Hair. Oh, I often leave hair to last, but let's tackle the hair. The green hair at the top there. Let's give it a go. So we have this green here. What colours are actually in her hair? Darker greens. That would probably be a good multiply there. Let's get that one here and actually just the colour. Get that one there and just I'm on that PC and ran Prime 95 stress test for 2 hours. Whoa, 2 hours? If that was stable and everything else will hurt it. Damn. Ben's making 4 super scores. That's another damn. That's a lot of super scores. I just need to get more of the yellow colour to do the. And yellow is pretty much up at the top there for the. That's the base colour. So that's the next colour I want. In theory, on this, I'm guessing the colours. By the way, I'm just going to see what I can come up with. The first off, that's going to be a multiply because I need a darker colour than that colour on that airbrush to kind of add some. Wow, that's too much. Just a bit of lighter shadowing. Not much. I just want to give a feel there. So I want to go on this one with more solid effects. It kind of has a better outcome. I'm not sure how to make the hair really, really cool looking as such. Oh no, this is going to be shadowed, so I'm not too worried about that part. Super Saiyan hairs, I get how they're done and how they look. It's just... I'm not sure I like it too much. And you go, poof. You're doing your best with the Venom shading. That's all you can do, Ark. Just do your best and then try and improve on it next time. I'm doing my best with what I've got here. We'll just see how long it takes me to do this, because this is going to be interesting to sort the hair out. Because while this is still a very anime-esque artwork and design, it's often a bit tricky to get all the shapes and colors in the right place. I think that's that for that one. So let's go to the soft light and just add back a little bit of this. I think this is what adds depth to it, to be honest. The moving back. So I've done that. So now I want to go to lighter color and do some of the lighter bits. I'm going to pop off for a good day. No worries, Apple Flavors. Thank you for joining, and I hope you have a flavorful day. Okay, so that's great, so you don't need it. Sorted. Okay, that could work. He says making an abomination of what he's actually drawing. Didn't do too bad. Again, this is going to be another one where you fade a few bits out just to help a little bit. Now the really dark parts are going to be picked up on this. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the highlights. Use my own joke against me, you two. Of course. Oh. You just woke up. How long did you sleep for? Saying that, it's almost midnight. 2 more hours to go. Not on the live, obviously. I probably would not survive that. That's going to be for the darkest parts. Obviously, it's going to be the areas that would be the darkest is going to get picked up by this. Well, that's not even dark. Let me change that to multiply layer. That's better. You know when you're kind of expecting more and you got less? That's what happens. 30 minutes. That's not too bad. I'm extending it, so you've got until I say half an hour, maybe an hour. We'll see where we get to. I'm quite getting into this one, so we'll see where we end up with my drawing. Oh. Make that an overlay. Could work. I like that. I don't want too much, just enough to give an impression of the hair having shine. I just wanted something to break that bit up in the center. No potatoes. Right, Tara. Which tend to have similar colors to her hair, to be honest. In fact, they are basically identical colors to her hair, so I'm just going to make this look as cool as I can do. Multiply, pick the color, and just actually try and make this stand out a little bit. That should be an aglo layer. Oh, no. Add layer. Cool. So the next layer up should be the gold. Pick that color. Multiply it, because we're just doing the same things we do every week. And then look to sort this out. Yep, that kind of works. So that multiply layer is right. So on that is one of the colors. That's going to be the erasure color, and then the rest are just that on the overlays. Sweet. So the first one is that one. What do you think of this so far, by the way? I think this, I don't know about the waist. I don't know if it's too slim or not, but I think I've got a kind of interesting pose from her. Like she's coming towards, like say, yeah, let's fight, or she's flirting with Goku. One of the two. References do help in terms of pictures to get an idea of what you're drawing, by the way, guys. I would recommend always using a reference. I've used like several on this. Appreciate that, Tegan. Where is it? Probably should sort out so I've got shortcuts and like mega work. They work really quickly. Probably you got at least another half-hour arc. Easy. Ooh, is anybody up to anything interesting now? It's Wednesday. Anything got anything fun planned? Well, it's Wednesday for me. I'm in the future. I'm a day ahead than all of you. Oops, I didn't want to crop that. Quick, what's the undo? Definitely the wrong button. Cool, so that's that. Multiply. Get the color. Tegan's plans are just to hope my dogs don't make you slip on the ice again. That's a very good plan. That could definitely hurt. Ark's plans just to draw more and try new food. Good plans. Definitely good plans to have. That's a point. Can I just go? Wait, let's reset to the editing layers. Haha! It worked. I was not expecting that to work quite so well. Hey, Dancer Sam Chica. The stream was low quality. It shouldn't be. It's streaming out at from StreamYard, so it should be streaming out at least 1080p. Should be a somewhat decent quality, I think. Double check your settings. It should be a good quality. It might have autoed to a lower quality. Just double check your settings on the stream. Hopefully, though, when it does work, you can see how cool this is starting to look. Right, now we're on to this one, which is Symbiote. And I definitely want to put texture over this. Materials. I have so many materials, it's insane. Clip Studio gives you so many, it's really cool. But yeah, but anyway, how is your evening going? Are you having a good evening? I'm just trying to find texture that I had that's very Venom-esque. If I can find it. I could be in the wrong section to look for it. It's not bricks. So technically the symbiote texture wouldn't be quite. Kind of like a half-tone pattern on it, but I'm just looking for it. I tried, it still worked. Tried, and it still works, but it was still not working from my view. That's odd because I checked on the stream because I got YouTube open on desktop and it's coming through fine. Wait, no, you're right. Why is it coming through like that? Is it buffering? You are absolutely right. It is coming through weird. Like super low quality. But this stream's set to be... I mean, it's looking fine on my screen. Dancer Sam Chica, I appreciate you letting me know that. I don't know what's going on. Anybody else able to check that for me? It's a bitrate issue. Oh, so hopefully that'll sort itself out over time, I guess. I'm hoping that doesn't do the whole stream like that. That's going to be frustrating in terms of like after it comes a VOD. I just picked any texture, like a shell-like texture, which I can hopefully figure something out with. Yeah, multiply work with that. Oh, but it can't be over that one. Ooh, unless I pick the layer. Where is it? Where's that layer? There we go. Needs to be handled with care. Koi, have you... I'm assuming after this becomes a VOD, it'll work, but that's a bit infuriating that that's now... Let me just run a speed test to see what my internet's doing. No, my internet's through the roof. There shouldn't be a bitrate issue. Why have we got a bitrate issue on this? It says excellent as well. This is really stupid. Wait, any ideas at the top of your head why this would be doing that? Because even in StreamYard, it's looking. It is a little bit big. Because StreamYard be struggling. I guess it's a good job I've decided to record this as we're going along then. Okay, out of in Head of a Boss, Millie has the most family members. Ah, fair enough. Right, what am I going to do for this? I wanted to add a bit of. I did decide to add a bit of purple to this in the end. And I do apologise if it was really bitty for you guys. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't even notice that was happening throughout the entire stream. Kind of a bit infuriating that, because it shouldn't be doing that and everything's saying it's fine. I'll just have to see what happens with a VOD. I am recording the whole process though, so technically speaking, this should all kind of work nicely in the end. Potentially. I can't believe there's a bitrate issue. I didn't even notice. I've got the stream open and it looked perfectly fine, but apparently it's not. Yeah, I know, Ben. It's been flagged. It's just a case of I don't know how to resolve it, because everything was set up properly with the stream. It autoed. New tech villain, possibly. We'll definitely have to look and see if it's a new tech villain. Feels like it at the moment. Yeah, we know. We flagged it already. I can't do anything about it, quite frankly. It says a bitrate issue, but as far as I'm aware, it's speed test is good, connection's good, everything's good. It's StreamYard itself, by the looks of things. So even though StreamYard looks clear on my screen, I don't get. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it at all. I don't know why it's suddenly gone blurry. But yeah, it is. What do we do to catch this up and sort it? How can we fix this? Because I'm looking at a really clean version on StreamYard, and I'm looking at a really clean version everywhere else except for YouTube, which seems to be struggling with the bitrate. And I don't get why when we've only got a couple of viewers. That is somewhat infuriating, to be honest, guys and gals. No, I've got it as well on the preview on the side. It's fine small, but when I enlarge it, it's messing up. So it is a bitrate issue on YouTube. I wonder, does anybody else on a live have it? I'm just going to go hunting around YouTube to see everyone else's live streams today. Somebody's going to have a live stream active. Give me a second. I just want to rule out it's mine, if that makes sense. Okay, let's have a look. Nope, they're clear. So my download speed is through the roof. Where's my upload speed? Maybe my upload speed's... No, my upload speed's like quite high. Nearly maxed out. What the hell's going on? What happens if you refresh the video? I'll stop this so I don't waste recording. Do a save. I just got to remember to turn that back on. I'm just jumping onto the live stream outside of the control panel bit to see what it looks like. Apparently it doesn't matter at all. It is literally a case of it's just blurred. If it's blurred, I can't do an art showcase. I'm not going to have your guys' work blurred, and also I can't finish this off tonight because, yeah, I mean I could finish it, but it is blurred. I think I need to probably stop the stream, start a new one. Or I can either stop the stream and start a new one, or we can do a stream Saturday and finish this off. I don't really know. I know, Ark. What I'll do though is if you submit it, Ark, I will not clear them out. But I don't know if this is something. This looks like it's from StreamYard to. Apparently, issues like it, I can't really do to port internet. Well, I've just tested my internet. It definitely isn't that. But this, it doesn't matter what I change it to. It's saying it's pulling out at 1080, but it's not even buffering it properly. It started off fine. And then it just decided to party for it a couple hours in, you just can't handle it. I say that, the large screen of me was fine. As soon as I got into the rest of it, it's just gone squiff. Okay, I'm going to end this stream, guys. I'm going to duplicate it, start a new one, and we'll see what quality it comes out. If it is still blurry, I will have to call it a day. So I shall see you guys in a minute. Just keep an eye on the channel. There'll be a new link. There'll be a new live stream shortly. Okay. Speak to you in a bit.